Hi, it's Dave again with DRH Acrylic Creations. Today is going to be a day of possible failures. I'm not really sure at this point. This will be my third attempt of the day to pull out a painting for my next video, and heat is an issue. So this is kind of a cautionary tale, I guess. The heat does affect your paints, and what's happened with my paints is they've gotten extremely thin. Hence, nothing is holding up. I'll get good cells and they sink. So we'll see how this dries, but I want to get you down to the tile in this case and talk about the colors as we go along. Okay, PPG Multi-Pro is my pillow paint and it's going down now. It's going to be followed by Submarine by this little Piggy. It's mixed with my normal pouring medium. If you'd like to learn more about how I put things together, check out my 101 series. It'll be listed above. This is Quinacridone Nickel Gold by Golden. It's a paint that's going away, and I think I've talked about that in the past. Trying to just get nice coverage here. It's a small surface, so I have to be careful how much I put down. This is Mango by this little Piggy. This is Bordeaux Red by Arteza. It's a color that I really need to make more of a habit of putting into my paintings, because it's a deep red, but it really just stands up. So I really need to use more of it. I'm just going to get a nice swath down here. Now these colors are all going to go underneath carbon black, which is going to allow me to pull things up. This is another one of my faux pillows. Most of that is covered up now. Just that nice last little bit that's left there. And I put the carbon black right on top of that because I really doesn't bother me that if there's some underneath, because it will flow underneath that black. And that's carbon black again by Amsterdam. It's the interesting thing when you are loading up a palette knife, or in this case a dough scraper or cutter. Whatever's on the bottom is going to, whatever's down first is going to be what's on the bottom. Especially important when you're working with swipes, which is next. Okay, this is Zeus on top, and then carbon black and titanium white. Titanium white is the first thing I put down. Carbon black was second. And I'm going to repeat this process only with the carbon black on the bottom. You're not going to see the cells pop up as much with that, but they're there because it's on top of carbon black. Now I'm going to scoop and drag. I'm just going to pull some of these cells out, elongate them, put them in places that I want to see them. And while I'm doing the same thing, I'm going down deep to try to pull up the color layers that I want to see it. The charm of this technique is you get to choose where your colors show up. And it gives me a little bit more of a feeling of intention that I intended for it to be there. With fluid art, a lot of times we are subject to what comes up. We know what colors are there, but the order that they come up is kind of random, which is actually one of the charms of fluid art. But as has been said by Jessica Winterstrom, she talks about painting coincidence with intention, and it's exactly what this style is all about. Okay, nice soft spin. It's not as hard as it looks there. Slow it down slowly. Don't want to make any jarring moves when you're slowing down your painting, because it will cause your cells to go wonky. I think I cut a little bit out after this one to get my And I am just now looking to move the paint off so that we can call this one good. I see a couple of dots I have there. Then I'm going to just pick up a little bit of the black and fill those in. I think this should be coming up to the end of our, I'll show you this, and we're going to do a flyover. Notice the cells in this actually did stand up. I'm actually pretty happy with it considering it was so warm today. If you'd like to help, leave a like, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications of future videos. It really does help, and it's absolutely free. I want to thank you very much for being here today, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.